After a very cold, miserable and foggy day yesterday, looks like we're going to have a nice day today. So maybe a day without rain. It'll be the first one in about a week, I think. So taking advantage and getting out while the sun's shining while we can, eh? So it's Friday. Ian's been working today. So I've been working on my project for Saturday, which is something that I've been doing for quite some time. It's a project I've been working on for quite some time. I've had it for quite a few months actually, but I've never actually done it or filmed it. But by the time you see it, it's the shrine. That's mine hanging on the wall there. So there's two versions of it. You can either have it wall hanging like that, or you can have it freestanding. So I filmed that today between playing with the dogs because they've been very insistent today for some strange reason. So yes, I've been doing that in readiness for Saturday. So Bentley's on the bed here. Let me just turn the camera around and show you. So he's very comfortable at the moment, aren't you? Monkey? Oh, yes, you're very comfortable at the moment, aren't you? And Mr. Nip is still in the office. There you go. There's Mr. Nip. All cute and curled up and half asleep, look, bless him. It's taken a while for the project to upload. I'm just uploading at the moment. It's taking ages. The internet is rather slow today for some strange reason. Perhaps I need to reset the router. That might help. So I've just been doodling in my art room, if you'll pardon the expression, on a piece of paper with a pen. And then there's this beautiful smell has just wafted up the stairs. So I'm coming down to investigate.
Hello.
So what's the... Ooh. Oh, that's what I could smell. Bacon.
Sausage, mushrooms,
Onions. Is that mushrooms and onions?
It is mushrooms and onions.
Mushrooms and onions. Sausage. Smoked bacon. Mozzarella. And passata. Are you making a galette?
I am making a galette.
Then that must be puff pastry.
It is. I've scored it round the edge and put milk on it to help it to raise. Then what I need to do now is just to
Did you shake that first?
Yes, I did. Yeah. You have to try and keep the passata within the area.
Oh. No wonder my nose was twitching and my tummy was grumbling as soon as I started smelling it.
There we go.
I went upstairs to start tidying up and then I got distracted and ended up doodling on a piece of paper.
Oh, did you? Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got the bones of an art journal page coming now.
Good.
So at least.
Just get a little bit off there.
Just put it in the sink. We're not going to be able to reuse it anyway.
No,
because now that you've opened the carton.
There's a little bit too much there, I'm afraid. I could always put it somewhere else for later, but later what come.
Just smooth it out as best you can.
It'll be alright.
So have you got any herbs to put on?
I have. Bear with.
That looks rather lovely.
Okay, so first we'll pop on the bacon.
Herbs first.
No. I'm making it, not you.
Go on then.
So bacon goes on first.
Oh.
There's it. The noise you can hear is next doors.
Yes, the music is coming from next door.
Supposed to be quiet.
Right, then the sausage. Then the onion.
The onion.
They're having a family barbecue next door. They've got
Bouncy castle.
Bouncy castle and must be somebody's birthday or they're celebrating something.
It's probably stopped because it stopped raining. Okay, so that's that.
So that's the onion.
An onion. Sausage next. There we go. Yeah. The sausage I've cooked, but I've not really got it really brown because it's going to brown in the oven.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's put that on there. A little bit there.
All the bits from the yes.
All the bits from me. I did the bacon first, you see.
Right. Okay.
I'll just rinse my hands. I'll be back in a second.
Bit of kitchen hygiene going on there.
We've got to fill the sink up as well. Some hot water. The oven's already reached temperature 190. So, right, as Mike quite rightly said, I need my oregano.
Yes, oregano. Sprinkling. It should be over to the right hand side next to the basil.
And a bit of
Basil.
basil.
Mhm.
Beef for basil. That's it. And a little bit of secret.
Do we need some secret? Oh, there's some chives in there actually.
No. Dried onion.
Yes. Polish dried onion.
I think that is where it's from. A little bit on for. Hang on.
Is that the basil?
Yeah. Oregano first.
Okay.
Then we'll put the mozzarella on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This looks nice.
Is it essential that we count?
7. Yes, it is. 8.
Mr. Bentley's coming down now to investigate as well.
10.
No, he's gone straight into the living room.
He doesn't know what we're making, that's why.
It's got onions on, he's not allowed
Oh
anywhere.
no, he's not, is he?
Because onions are poisonous to dogs. There he is. Hello, sweetie pie.
You're not going there, just be now.
Hello, darling.
Yeah. And then we'll put on top
A sprinkle of basil.
sprinkling of this first. Wrong side. A bit more
Basil. A bit more oregano.
Yeah.
And just a sprinkle of basil.
Basil, yeah. You always tell me you can put more oregano on when it's a pizza.
Yeah. Well, pizza, it's usually more oregano than basil.
Right, that's going to go in the oven for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be out in, I think, about 12 minutes, 10
Okay,
minutes.
so back in a moment then.
Yeah.
Into the hot cupboard.
The very hot cupboard. There we go.
And
Voila!
we're ready.
We are. Oh, is this with smelly vision?
Look at that. Beautiful. So the trick now is into 4.
Yeah, and then we'll serve it. So we have 2 pieces each anyway. Lovely.
Beautiful. Look at that mozzarella. Oh, wind's getting up.
It is.
We're expecting rain.
I hope so, because they've got a party next door.
Not that you're miserable or anything.
Not that miserable or anything, no. There we are.
Num, num, num.
Just when that. Right, okay, let me see if I can get it. Put that there for a moment. If in doubt, get the scissors out.
Why don't you use the pizza cutter?
I don't just go into the tray underneath, it's only baking trays.
It's a sign of good mozzarella, that look.
Well, Sounds like a fishing line. There we go. And I think that bit's yours. You're not going out, Bentley. Come on, love.
You want him to go out again?
He's not going anywhere, Mikey. We're about to have our tea. There we are. So there we are. Number 1.
Beautiful.
Hang on, we might as well cut this and put that on as well. Saves me walking backwards and forwards, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Okay, which piece would you like?
Don't
Left or
mind.
right?
Either. Don't mind.
I'll give you that one. There you go.
Gorgeous.
Oh, product of elimination. That must be mine. There we go. And now you'll hear this slurping sound, but not from the knife. Obviously, I don't have to cut my face off. Bye.
What do you want to do? We'll go play Teddy, shall we? Tell me. Tell me what you want to do. You go play with Teddy. Yes. What we're gonna do? We'll go find Teddy. Eh? What we're gonna do? Where is he? Let's go find Ted. We're still getting there. Trust you to come out while I'm going in. So I've just been in the garden. Just thought I would see if there's any strawberries ready. Oh. Just a handful, apart from that one, obviously. But look at those. That one could probably do with a couple more days. But look at these beauties. Lovely. So that's dessert after lunch sorted out. Maybe not that one. It's Monday morning and I'm on my way just to see Mum and Dad. I've already stopped off at the supermarket to grab some bits and pieces that they've asked for. Things like bottles of milk, etc, etc. So I had a fairly sort of, well, I can't decide whether yesterday was a busy day or whether it was a quiet day, because I seem to be doing stuff all day, but don't remember really what I did. So a lot of it was domestic stuff, chores, laundry, that kind of thing. Obviously, I had a bit of a trim. I also gave myself a quick haircut, only because it was getting on my nerves. And I'm not booked in to get my haircut properly for another fortnight, but it seems to have grown a bit longer. So I've decided that I've done just a quick trim, just got rid of the bangs that were coming too far down over my glasses. But I might see if I can try and speak to Mel, the lady who does my hair, and see if I can get in a bit earlier, rather than a fortnight, because I could do with having it properly tidied up. So yeah, so I'm currently sat in the car park of the supermarket just talking to you guys. So I'd best get off to Mum's. See if I can get out the car park. There we go. It's died. It's finally given up the ghost. So this is the second one of these that I've had. The original one was stolen in the burglary at the old house back in 2018, and we got a replacement one, which was obviously had to be the same make and the same model, because that's what insurance companies do. But while I was using it yesterday afternoon, it started to go a bit strange. It started to go a bit odd, and then it just kind of wouldn't turn on. So I checked the battery, put a new battery in because I've got spares, made sure that they were fully charged up. Still nothing. It's completely dead. So yeah, had to say goodbye to a faithful old friend. So that's going to be a bit of a kick in the rubber parts, having to replace the camera. For the time being, I'm going to try and see whether I can manage using either my phone as an overhead or my iPad. Now the iPad doesn't shoot 4K, but then again, neither did that. I haven't been happy with the quality on this one or using this for quite some time. So I was looking anyway at trying to get hold of either a 2.7K or a 4K camera. It's just they're so blooming expensive these days. I mean, they're expensive to start off with, but these days it's just eye-watering the amount of money they want for a camera that shoots 4K, which theoretically should now be the standard. So I know they've moved on to 5K and that kind of stuff, but or even 8K, but they're specialist stuff. You're talking, you know, cinema grade. I don't really want cinema grade, but high quality, 4K, like what this is being recorded in. So this bit is being recorded in 4K. My phone will do 4K, but my iPad won't. It'll only do up to 1080p, 60 frames a second, which is still better quality than ordinary 720 at 30 frames a second. But I'm shooting this in 4K, but it's only 30 frames per second. If I use the camera on the back to do overhead, I can do 4K at 60 frames per second, which is the highest that my phone will do. So for now, I'm going to see whether I can weather the storm, try it, see what happens, see if anybody notices the up in quality or the upping in quality of the videos. We'll see. Probably they won't. But as long as I can tell, that's the main, because I'm my worst critic. So just as an example, this is the camera on my phone. So as you can see, it's a lot better quality than the usual video that I get from, or did get from, the old camera. And so this is the doodle that I was telling you about at the beginning of the week. I think I did it on Sunday. And I turned it into an art journal page for Wednesday's film. But as you can see, it's, I think, much better quality. So I might not have to go to the expense of replacing and buying a new one of these. Use what you have, eh?
Well, it's Wednesday the 2nd of August today, and it's somebody's birthday.
Well, it's not yours. Yours isn't until October, so
it's not mine.
And it's certainly not mine.
Nip! Nippy! Here's the birthday boy. Nippy,
hello.
What's this? Nip!
What's this?
Nip! What's this? Are these from Nana? These ones?
These are from Nana, yes, hang on.
Sit. Isn't he beautiful?
He is beautiful. What you got?
We've got a chicken breast from Nana. There you go.
Oh.
And
and just so somebody's not left out.
Go on then.
Oh.
And he's got a card. In the envelope it says
Nip.
And inside it says, to Nip, have a wonderful time on your special day. There's the doggy footprint. Lots of love, Bentley, Daddy Mike and Daddy Ian.
Oh.
We've had him over 6 months now, haven't we?
Yes. But this is his first birthday with us.
His first birthday with us, and he's a dear boy that we love loads. Bentley's not bad as well, but yeah. Nip is so cute.
So, for tonight's meal, I am cooking chicken alla Mikey, which is, I shall just take the lid off. So it's 2 diced chicken breasts, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, half an onion finely chopped, 2 or 3 medium-sized mushrooms chopped, all thrown in the pan with a little bit of olive oil and some basil. And I'm just cooking it down, just making sure that the onions are nice and reduced, cooked all the way through, so they're all transparent, as you can see beautifully. I've also got a little pot here of tomato passata, so it's also got a little bit of basil in there as well. I'm also cooking up, or will be cooking up in a moment, some pasta. So when that's all done, I'm going to throw the pasta into there. That's ready. I'm going to sling that in, bring it back to the boil, cook it for about 12 minutes, because it's dry pasta. When it's done, I'll sieve it, throw it in there, and then I'll put in probably about half the pot of that. You don't need all of it, just about half. So I'll show you when it's finished. Somebody smelt it, so it's come in.
I've made this.
No, you haven't, because I already told him you haven't.
No, actually.
No. There we go. So it's now ready to serve, if you'd like to do that.
Well, I should get my serving spoon out, the serving implement. All off.
So I did end up using the full pot.
Oh, right.
I wasn't going to, but I did end up using the full pot.
Look
So,
who's here, Daddy.
yeah. Hello, you're not having another treat? You've already had two. So off you go.
This looks very nice. Used to get it from Marks and Spencer's years ago.
Well, we used to get chicken arrabbiata. This is my version without the peppers.
Yeah, because we used to have to pick the peppers out.
So,
Matt's allergic.
Yeah, so this is my version of chicken arrabbiata without the arrabbiata, I don't think. If that's anything to do with peppers.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But anyway, there it is. All done. Quick and easy tea. Or
Very easy
dinner,
for me.
or supper, or whatever you want to call it.
Tea. You have a lunch. You have a dinner lady at dinner time
Well,
when you're at school. Don't
yes,
interrupt. So at tea time, you have your tea. Right. You can go now.
Okay. Yum yum. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.